From Mumbai to millions of milkshakes and more in LA, Bollywood actress, former Miss World, singer, the Desi It Girl, just a few words to describe Priyanka Chopra, who I sat down with in Hollywood. Priyanka, you're signed to Interscope Records and producer Red One's record label. Tell me about your journey into music.
Music for me is very new. I've been an actor since I was 17 years old. And this was an idea that Anjula from Desi Hits came up with Universal when they came and approached me for this idea, because I did sing, but never professionally. So I thought that it was a really interesting idea, and it was just an experiment, and then suddenly Interscope was on board and Red One was on board, and then, you know, it just became really this big project, which I wasn't, like, that's not what the plan was.
And do you have any hints as to when the album's going to drop and what sort of sound we can expect from it?
Maybe the end of the year, early next year, probably. And it's it's an eclectic mix of genres in my album, because I like different kinds of songs. So there's ballads, mid-tempos, EDM, pop music, but primarily it's an English album, so it's a pop album.
You're sort of an interesting mix of East and West. On Exotic, it was your idea to pen the lyrics in Hindi. Why was that really important for you in terms of introducing yourself to an English audience when it comes to music?
Because I think it's important to be who you are, and that is me. I'm a mix of India and America. I've been brought up in both countries, and I like the cultures in both countries, you know, and if I had to break it down to who I really am, this is the kind of music I like. I like Bollywood music and I like pop music, and I wanted to make it just entertainment based on who I was. My music needed to reflect that. So it was just because of that. I didn't want to abandon where I come from. I think for me it's very important, whatever my audience is, whether it's the West or the East or whether it's the globe, this is global music made for entertainment. Don't think about it too much, enjoy it. It's a summer anthem. It's a song you play really loud in your car or at a party, and you know, that's just what the song is. And I don't want to make it too serious because it isn't. And for me, the album is just a presentation of an artist from another part of the world. It's pretty much simple. You like it, great. Don't like it, try something else.
Must be nice to be back home.
Well, it's complicated. I have 1 billion fans, and they're all expecting me to win.
Maybe this time you will.
Tell me about that experience, how it was sort of recording behind the scenes for an animated film versus being in front of the lens like you're more used to.
She's a Pan-Asian champion plane. She's from India. And there are a lot of planes from a lot of the other parts of the world as well. So she is this hot, sexy, you know, confident girl in the world of boys. And it was a very different experience, I have to say, because creating a character in a booth is very different than being on a set. But it was an experience that really taught me a lot, you know, to be in the sterile environment of just a room and create a character was so much fun.
Can you talk a bit about upcoming Bollywood movies that you're working on? I heard something about a boxer that you're going to be playing in an upcoming film.
Well, I have 2 more releases after Planes this year. One is called Zanjeer, which is on September 6th. And the second one is Krish, which is on November 4th. And they're both really, really exciting movies. Then I have Gunde, which comes along February next year. And then Mary Kom, which is a biopic on a 5-time world champion female boxer from India who's an Olympic medalist. And so I'm really excited about that too.
You have almost 50 Bollywood movies under your belt. Do you have any plans to potentially move into the Hollywood limelight?
Well, I love movies, and it doesn't really matter to me what language it's in, as long as I get to do what I love the most, which is create cinema, you know, and wherever that is. So it's not a part of my immediate plan, but if it happens and if something really great comes along, because I'm really particular about the kind of films I do, then maybe, probably.
And is that kind of how you fell into music? Was it just the stars sort of aligned and you fell into music?
Yeah, it was one of those things where everything just happened. The universe conspired.
And how do you kind of keep it all together? How do you keep focused? How do you keep zen?
I don't. I don't at all. I'm a mess, and it comes together when I guess I have to do it. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't show. So. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time,
Thank
Priyanka.
you, sir.